What's up guys, how you guys doing today? Well, this video officially, on this day, April 18th, a year ago, I made my first video on YouTube. It is now my 1 year anniversary here on YouTube. But before I get to the topic about what I'm going to do, let me just say thank you guys so much for supporting me. All of my subscribers who have always kept commenting on my videos saying great job, great work. Thank you guys so much for your support. 100 videos in and now a year on YouTube. I never would have thought I would have got this much people supporting me. Thank you guys so much. And now for my 1 year anniversary on YouTube, I was like, you know what? I don't want to review Transcendence. I'm not interested in that movie. I don't want to review A Haunted House 2 because, you know what, fuck that movie. And I don't want to see bears because I don't want to see a movie about bears. So I was thinking to myself, what can I do? And I was going to my comments on the Raid 2 and I saw that Pigaloink tagged me on a movie tag. And basically what that is that a person answers a question on their video. These 22 questions, they answer it and then they tag someone else to answer those 22 questions. And Pigaloink tagged me and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do it. So now I'm going to do that movie tag and I'm going to answer 22 questions for you guys to know a little bit more about me. So let's get this started. The first question is, what's your favorite movie of all time? I don't have a favorite movie of all time. I have favorite movies. I don't have a favorite movie of all time because it's almost like, I love this movie so much, but I love this movie so much too. Which one do you like? It's just a pain in the butt. So I prefer just saying I have these favorite movies. There's consists of Pulp Fiction, The Dark Knight trilogy, Drive, Only God Forgives, The Wolf of Wall Street. A lot of those recent movies that have come out, you know, there's just my favorite movies list. You know, I don't have a specific movie that I love to death. You know, it's just movies that I love to death. And the second question relates to the first one, which is, what is your favorite scene from that movie? Well, I can name a couple of my favorite scenes from my favorite movies. First off, let's start with The Dark Knight Rises. You know, when Bruce Wayne's climbing out of that pit, pure definition of epic. Climbing out of the pit, the music, it's just so awesome when he climbs out of that pit and he's just like right there and you're like, he just became the Batman again. And in Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, when Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader meet for the first time and Darth Vader says, "The Force is strong with you, young Skywalker, but you're not a Jedi yet." Goose bumps going throughout my entire body when I hear that scene. It is freaking awesome. So those are my couple of my favorite scenes. The next question is, what is your favorite actor or actress? Well, first off, I have a lot of favorite actors. I mean, Mark Wahlberg. Hey, Mark Wahlberg, what are you doing over there? Hey, say hi to your mother for me. Leonardo DiCaprio. It's freaking Leonardo DiCaprio. But my favorite actor is Christian Bale. Batman, man. Let me tell you why. He is a phenomenal actor. He is one of the greatest actors working today, right now. And what happened back in 2008 on Terminator Salvation, that was in 2008. I don't look back at the past, you know. I'm talking about right now. And Christian Bale, he's a great person, you know. He's done a lot of great things. What is the most annoying actor or actress? Well, the most annoying actor is Jaden Smith. Yeah, Jaden Smith, man. Like, After Earth, man. What the hell? And then he posts dumb stuff on Twitter. Go on his Twitter. See some of his posts. You're going to be like, the F is wrong with this kid? I just want to slap him in the face. What is best director? Well, my favorite director is Martin Scorsese. You know, there's so many great directors. How can you not go wrong with Spielberg, Kubrick, Hitchcock? There's a lot of great directors, but for me, my favorite one is Martin Scorsese. What is your favorite guilty pleasure? My favorite guilty pleasure? Mortal Kombat! Dun, dun, dun. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not going to do the thing, but it's Mortal Kombat, man. What is your favorite tearjerker? Now, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's never really been a movie that's made me really cried up. You know, I never really cried in a movie. Either I get like, no, I'm not gonna cry, or like, oh man, I feel like crying. That's all I get. You know, I never cry actually. So, what is a character from a movie that scared you the most? Well, a character that scared me the most recently, when I watched Silence of the Lambs on Netflix. Buffalo Bill. Just thinking about him. Oh, it's disgusting. Like, just imagine the person from a movie that scared you the most, and you're like sitting on the couch, and then you see them right next to you. Like, you're just watching the movie that you're seeing them in, and they're like right next to you. I mean, the worst possible thing that could happen is that the guy you're most scared of is right next to you watching TV. Well, at least for the case it's not me. Wait. Ew, I don't want to think about it. What is the movie that you love that everyone hates? Well, this counts. Only God Forgives. This movie has a divided response. Many people love it, think it's a masterpiece. Many people hate it and think it's one of the worst movies of all time. And for me, I love this movie. I think it's a really, really fantastic film, and I understand why you would hate the movie. It's not for everyone. Only God Forgives. It's just one of those movies that it almost feels like a Stanley Kubrick film. It's not for everyone, and you're just thinking to yourself, what the hell's going on? Okay, so you piece it out together. That's just how Nicholas Winding Refn films are. And that's why I love Only God Forgives. What is a movie that you hate that everyone loves? Well, last year, Now You See Me, that's the one that I can really name off the top of my head that a lot of people really liked, actually. I know there were some people who didn't like it, but majority of the people liked it, and I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it. It was very disappointing. Did I hate it? No, but it is a film that I can come off the top of my head that, like, I didn't like that movie, but majority of people did. Favorite movie duo? Well, my favorite movie duo, you could go with Nick Frost and Simon Pegg, but you could go with Seth Rogen and James Franco, or it's a lot of good people. I think I'm gonna go with Simon Pegg and Nick Frost because I loved every single movie that they have done. You know, what is your favorite animated movie? Now, animated movie, okay? We're talking about like Monsters Inc., Pixar animation, not cartoon movies like The Lion King and all that. So my favorite animated movie is Toy Story. Now you're probably thinking which one? You can go with either one, but I'm gonna go with the first one because it's just the first one, man. It's Toy Story. You get introduced to the characters and it's a fun movie. What is your actress crush? Well, my actor crush is Mark Wahlberg. Hey man, what are you doing up there? Hey, say hi to your mother for me, man. No, I'm just playing, guys. It's not Mark Wahlberg. It's Ryan Gosling, man. I go get it for Gosling. No, I'm just playing, okay. My actress crush, there's a lot of them, okay? You can go with Eva Green, Scarlett Johansson, or Jennifer Lawrence. I'm gonna go with Scarlett Johansson. What is your favorite movie villain? Well, there's a lot of them, man. You could go with the Joker from The Dark Knight. You could go with Bane from The Dark Knight Rises. You could go with Khan that came out from last year. Darth Vader. List of great villains. I'll go with Bane. I love Bane. You know, I'll go with Bane for The Dark Knight Rises, just to be a little bit different. What is the movie that surprised you the most? Now, you guys are gonna be surprised by this, but the movie that surprised me the most was The Raid 2. I was hearing great things about The Raid 2, called one of the greatest action movies of all time. I was like, okay, that's good. When I watch it, maybe hopefully I'll think that. Completely blown. I was surprised of how fantastic it was. So it's The Raid 2. If you could keep one movie, what would it be? There's a lot of movies that I would want to keep, but I just pulled this out of my drawer just right now. Movie recommendation and for whom? I recommend this to everyone. Go see The Raid 2 immediately. The Raid 2 is a fantastic film and a phenomenal action movie. I highly recommend you guys going to see The Raid 2. If you could go back in time and marry an actress from back then, who would it be? Who is now old? Well, I could go with Sharon Stone, but I'm going to go on surprise. I'm going to go with Diane Lane. For those of you who don't know who she is, she was in Man of Steel. She played Clark Kent's mother on Earth. And she's not that bad looking now. And back when she was young, yeah. One remake you wish had never happened. Well, one remake that I wish had never happened is the Point Break remake. They're remaking it right now. And it's with Gerard Butler or some other guy. And from what I heard, they're not going to be surfboarders. F Point Break, man. F that remake, man. I'm sticking with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze, man. It's about us against the system. You're about to die, but you can only watch one movie. What would it be? Well, if I'm about to die, at least I want to see some nudity. I want to see some profanity. I want to see some vulgar, egotistical, rich people just effing women everywhere. And a guy who owns a lot of money and has a hot-ass wife. And it's 3 hours long. What is your favorite movie genre, and what is your favorite movie from that genre? My favorite movie genre, I'm going to have to say is between either action or thriller. But I'm going to go with the action, and my favorite movie from that? Right now, it's The Raid 2, man. The Raid 2, man. What is the first movie you remember watching in theaters? The first movie I remember watching in theaters, Spider-Man 2, the very first Spider-Man 2 from Sam Raimi's trilogy, went on Yahoo Movies. And I remember seeing the trailer, and my dad was like, "Oh, you want to go see it today, Alex?" And I was like, "Yeah." And I remember going to it, and I had a blast. I loved the movie. And the movie came out in 2004, and that was the movie that I remember going to see. Here's the downside to that. The first movie that my parents took me to, though, I was a little baby, but I was quiet throughout the entire movie. My first movie that they took me to was The Phantom Menace. Yeah. Doesn't that suck ass? There you go, guys. So that is the movie tag. Those are all the questions that I've answered. And here's how it's going to go. I'm going to put it on the screen, and you're going to see two people right here. You like that? Okay, never mind. Right here on the left side is Pigaloink. He was the one who tagged me. And I gotta say, I like your videos, man. Thank you so much for tagging me on this. You've been a great supporter of my channel. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. It means a lot, man. And on the right side is Michael. He is yet another supporter of mine. Thank you so much for supporting me, man. He makes great videos as well. He's gonna be the next movie tag person. So once I'm done with this video, you go to Michael's channel. He's gonna take a couple of days before he makes his movie tag video, but once he makes it, go to his channel and watch it. So that's my movie tag video of me answering all those questions, and that's my 1-year anniversary on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much for supporting me all the way. Thank you for watching my videos, taking time out of your day, and just watching this video too. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.